I wouldn't necessarily say it's a sucker punch. You know, it's funny, man. I know it is. It's either it is or it's not, but it's like half and half. Right. You know what I'm saying? In a way, because if when you in the fight or you're about to fight, you know what I'm saying, shit is about to pop off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You usually know. So you got your shits up, or if you arguing with a nigga. This is how I look at it. If you arguing with a nigga, you understand what I'm saying? Or you and the nigga got tension, even off eye contact, and a nigga going, he hit you, or you going, you hit him, it was something there that caused the friction. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So it's like a half and half thing to me. Like, he did hit Jones as a battle, so you don't know a punch is coming. You don't know that a punch is coming. But, not to say it was justifiable, but in a way, when Shorty was twerking right there, you know what I'm saying? When Shorty was twerking, and then he looked, you know, and he looking at the girl twerking shit, and then Math say the line, and then he go, whoa! It's kind of like, I don't know, it's funny, but the way Jones did it, he you know what I mean? He like, whoa! Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was kind of like, I'm not saying that I would have hit Jones, you know what I'm saying? Because Math is my bro. Yeah. Jones is my dude. Outside of battle rap, like we speak all the time and shit when we see each other, it's all love. You know what I mean? I gotta say it's half and half, man. It's like it was and then it wasn't though, because only Math knew what got him mad. You know what I'm saying? And if something make you mad, I'm pretty sure you react the way you react. And that's the thing about it, you know what I'm saying?
Has there ever been a time in a battle where you taken, you know, the heat of the moment so personally that you dead ass been like, yo, I'm about to hit this dude?
I know what you answer for. You battled 90 times, I don't know. I only got 90,
probably like twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Do you remember what 2 times it was?
Arsenal and Disaster, both of them.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, those two.
Because you gotta understand, like, the reason why I think I'm able in my mind to let this shit go and not take it there is because, you know, my dad died for 12 years ago now. So I mean, it's still a situation that's touchy that makes me upset, but I've dealt with it. You see what I'm saying? Like, if somebody recently just passed away, I don't know if I'll be able to just let somebody say it because it's still a new situation. But because it was old, it's like, it's crossing the line and it got me mad, especially with Disaster, because, you know, the shit we had was crazy. But yeah, I can say I can see how it can get to that level or anytime with somebody by the words. You know what I mean? Depending on what somebody says.
Me, not so much. Nobody. See, the thing with me is that, you know what I'm saying, and when I say this, it's not to say that he don't. Like, I'm probably the most coolest, humblest nigga probably in the world, especially in the battle rap game. You know what I'm saying, but it's a certain. You know, it's a certain level of respect that I tolerate, you know what I'm saying, and disrespect that I don't, you know what I'm saying. My thing is always keep it rap. You know, if you battling me and you say some crazy shit in the battle, you can say whatever you want. This is what it's about. If I can't take the heat, I gotta get the fuck out the kitchen. And I'm a fat nigga, so I'm not leaving the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm staying there, you know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is just always keep it rap. See, the only person I ever had a problem with was Averb, so I can't say it's documented on footage, so I can't say that I never really physically got into it with anybody or almost did, because I did. But the thing with me and Averb, you know, and that's my boy now, so this is past tense. The thing what happened with me and him was being upstairs before it was at Summer Madness 1, before we battling, he's upstairs and he getting kind of fly out the mouth at the same time. My thing is, if you want to promote for these cameras, pull me to the side, yo, let's go at it, you know what I'm saying, on camera, let's do this. Now it's no hold bars because we discussed it. But when I don't know you, I only know you from blogging and battle rap, and then I gotta set the tone, like, fam, it ain't even about to be that, so we got into it or whatever, you know what I'm saying. We ain't come to you know what I'm saying, the you know, blows and nothing like that, a little pushing and shit, but you know what I mean. Besides that, that's it. I feel like if it's in a battle, then all fair, it's all fair game, you know what I mean? But if it's outside of battling, like you saying shit on Twitter out your mouth that's disrespectful, and the streets are different shit, it's different because we're not battling. But if we battling, say what you want. Say what you want. Don't get all physical, you know. X Factor touched my shoulder, you know what I mean? That's my dude. That was cool. Arsenal, you know what I'm saying, had a funny line, and pause, he smacked my back or whatever, but that's my nigga. I've been to his spot out in Jersey, you know, we go back and shit, Lions Den days and shit. Hollahan, the battle that I just had in King of the Dot, he grabbed my arm, but I did some shit through him too. I put my arm on his shoulder and pointed the hammer, you know what I'm saying, at Pat Stay, you know what I mean, battle rap gestures and shit. But like our thing is, I fuck with Pat, you know what I'm saying, Hollahan is cool, you know what I mean, I fuck with X Factor, Arsenal. Everything is all love and it's all cool. So even the reason why I bring that up, because even a little touching and shit like that, I don't mind because it's nothing crazy. But if you grab me or you say a punchline and move me out the way of some crazy shit, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. You know what I'm saying? That's just about it though. The humble shit is out the window though. You know what I'm saying? But that's it.
I feel you. The hunger, starvation, 5-hour energy, alcohol, and a chicken stick.
Hey, listen, this is my motherfucking man. So you know what I mean. Half be in my crib, whatever. Like this is my boy like that. So it's hilarious because I actually spoke to him on the phone, and I'm you know me. I be dying laughing because the passion. Saying that he was hungry. And that he had only alcohol and a 5-hour energy shot is not the funny part to me. The funny part comes from the passion. Like he looked hungry when he was explaining it up here. He's like, I didn't eat and I had a chicken stick. And it's like, and I'm looking at the passion and I'm like, yo, he genuinely was hungry. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm fat, so not eating, it can lead to violence, man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm hungry, man. But my take on it is this. Every man has their own reason for what they did. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a great interview because we really got to hear his side, and even though his side was about eating and not getting the right nourishment or whatever, you know, I just took it as he was just going through a lot that day. Basically, the metaphor of not eating and just drinking alcohol was the event starting late. You know what I'm saying? We having to get online to get in a, you know, I jumped in front and got in or whatever. Yeah. But we was before we was going to the side door and all that. You know, listen, battle rappers are celebrities just as well. You understand what I'm saying? We wouldn't be up here doing this interview if we wasn't.
Definitely, yeah.
So you want to get treated like that. So when you have fans that brought tickets to watch you battle and then you're online right next to them and it's kind of like, what's so special about you? Yeah. That's the aura. That's what it feels like. You feel tiny. You feel disrespected because it's like, look back and they're like, you gonna kill Jones today? And it's like, we right here, like, let me walk by and talk. Because when I walk by the fans, oh, it's glad she's here, because they didn't think I was coming. But then I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then they like, all right, you got to get in line right here too. So after they like, yeah, I'm like, damn, I'm right next to you now, talking to you and shit. But it's cool because we always love vibing with the fans, but you got to have some type of separation, right, from, you know, from everybody else. And like he said, he had to get online. Other people was getting in before him that wasn't battling. The event ain't start till 7, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and me and Beasley and them, we passed that shit up, so that's no shot at URL, but I'm just being real. Like, all that shit kicked in. The twerking from the joints, you know what I'm saying? And the woo shit. And I'm not saying it was justifiable, but what I'm saying is, he went through a lot that day, he said, and that was his reason.
Yeah.
I don't, you know.
I feel you. Well,
you hungry?
No, I actually just did.
I don't want you to hit me. You ain't gonna hit me if you hold it.
I'm competing against not just who's hot right now, or who's trendy right now. I'm competing against the whole canon of music. Like, when I think about the greats, like Big Daddy Kane and Rakim, they still in my top 10. Kendrick Lamar's creeping up into my top 10, but he only put out one official album and a couple mixtapes.
But Drake hit me up and was like, yo, I think people misconstrued in this tweet I just tweeted because he didn't hear about what I did said about my release party. He was like, yo, you did rip that song. And he was like, yo, I think he said that line was from an intro on his album or something, so.